You're welcome for the gifts. Just test.
Okay.
Earlier, I would have copied and pasted it down where she could see it easier.
Yeah, it's alright. I already solved it.
Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. You're gonna choose two spins to give to people, so hang in tight, hang in tight.
Oh.
and welcome to Tales of Dra'ih, where we just learned that some people have some really weird side projects that I'm not ready to unpack yet. Welcome, welcome.
Where'd that come from?
Removing skin tabs.
Basic hygiene is weird side projects.
Basic hygiene. It's just basic hygiene.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Skin
now?
tabs?
Yes.
I don't think you're supposed to remove those.
Yes, you can. They're harmless, but they're just not pleasant to see. And
You
I
don't want to
like
rip
that.
one off. You gotta take it off when you're aware that it's gonna happen.
You know, you can make it a drinking game. You know, you can start as you drink. You then pull one off. Like, do you still feel it? If yes, keep drinking. You know, until you stop feeling them, and
You're
then
a
you can pull the
monster.
rest.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's go around the table. Let everyone choose themselves where we can find them and what happened with their character last session. Let's go ahead and start off with Slick Click.
I'm Slick. You can find me here Mondays playing Fernanda. Last session, once we got over to the city, Fernanda remembered about a puzzle that would hopefully lead to one of the 5 tunnels that's safe. That was everyone gathers when I start. My name evokes dangers, a romance at heart. I can end hunger, and I can end lives. Without me, some will die or may survive. Yeah.
And then what happened?
I was like,
That was it.
I was like, wait a minute, hold on. We ended at that.
So,
Strict question.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't remember either. So.
it's okay. All right, going this way. Rishi, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, and what happened with Quinn last session. Yes, you have 2 spins you can give out.
Yes. I've reminded them. Hello, I am the Maharishi and all the Twitters and the Twitches, cog in the corporate machine by day, but at night you can find me playing D&D in various places, including here, where I play Quinn, the human druid. Yes. Oh, and to be honest with you, I think Quinn was just kind of along for the ride, and meaning that piloting the copter, and there was some interesting negotiations going on with healing. I find that rather interesting. That our new cleric seems to be somewhat of a bargainer. Apparently, there's only half healing if you don't abide by their particular religion. Something that I don't want to talk about very much. But yes, and so we're just coptering along, and the big guy was providing some fuel. Yes.
I have good news for you. I have pamphlets that if you take time to read them, you get a hero's feast.
Do not tease me on that, because I will read that pamphlet back to front and recite it for you if you are serious.
I am dead serious. That is a
You
real
get a
thing.
what?
That this
Heroes Feast. Dude, look up Heroes Feast. Okay, but just before the game starts, hand me that pamphlet, cleric. I don't even remember your name, but you're my new best friend.
You don't know it yet. I love this cleric though. It's a little different though, because the Kenku is gonna be a little bit more wordy in its holy nature. Don't worry. That can be just as annoying otherwise. All right. That brings us, I think if we're going this way, that brings us to Leaf, or a guy. Bangap, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, and what happened to Leaf last session.
Bandcap 143 on Mondays playing the Elf Ranger Leif Oakenleaf. And last time, there was we kind of were like farting around in the temple, and I did have the opportunity to at least say a few words with Kai, the scribe of the castle. who doesn't remember me because of our timeline issues. But you know, we'll see. At least I've reacquainted myself with them. Let's say it that way. I'm not sure that they're like the love of my life or anything like that, but you know, you don't meet a lot of elves when you're out in the world, unless you're, you know, back in Dra'ih. So it was unusual to see someone here in Sando. So
Oh, and yes, I threw a rock at them. So that is what happened last
yes,
time.
well,
I thought it happened a week prior. Look at what happened.
so and then I think we're caught up with the rest of it. We flopped or coppered in. Now we're standing outside the castle, trying to figure out how to go in through these entrances that were made during the war. And we talked a little bit about that. So, and oh, we'd also found out that these very hyper-realistic statues are not actually statues. That they apparently are, you know, stoned creatures with, presumably turned to stone by a gorgon.
You call it stoned creatures. I call it art.
Exactly.
Are you saying that as the priest?
Yes.
I see.
All right. Sparrow, tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, what happened with Tia last session.
Oh, yes. I'm Sparrow. Mostly you can find me here, or I hang out with the boys from Baltic Star, but recently you can find me on Itch under the same username, Sparrow71. I have a whole bunch of trash games that have obscure and difficult things to imagine involved in them. But right now there's one about haunted dinosaurs terraforming their territory, which you can go check out. I have 11 downloads. This is the most attention I've ever had for my creative work ever.
Absolutely.
So I'm pretty happy about it.
Yay.
And just think you could make me happier by a couple clicks.
And it's free.
That's true.
It's
That's
free.
an important part of a couple clicks.
Put the link in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Put the
have
link
to.
in chat. If it
Okay.
doesn't go through, I can put it through for you.
A moment. I have to do things. So I play Tia, who is
Yes, that is exactly what they said.
Yes.
a wild magic why not elf, who really is an aunt. She is the aunt of Leith, and she's come home after 100 years to misery. And well, why? We have to fix this. And now she's here. She's died twice in the last week. She's never died before in her entire 450 years. I don't like. This is a lot, you know. And these children are being really annoying, and there are a lot of choices happening around her that have nothing to do with her wants or desires. I'm gonna keep an eye on this Slate guy. That's what Tia's basically been up to, you know, making sure life's okay. He seems to be going through a second adolescence right now. You bless his heart. And
Bless his heart.
but yeah, she's here to help. And not quite sure about that elf scribe woman.
Right.
She reminds her of you know, her sister-in-law. Used to be her best friend. Nice mother.
Right.
The Oaken Leaf has a type.
I still think it's a dwarf surname. That's all I got to say about that.
Half dwarf.
Half dwarf.
Adopted by dwarves.
That's Oaken Shield, different family.
There's leaf in the name.
It's not a joke if you have to explain it.
Well, welcome. We play tabletop games on Mondays, Wednesdays.
Yeah, who are you, Zydo?
They're coming soon. We're gonna be playing them on Fridays. Every other Friday, we're gonna be playing a Scum and Villainy game, which is a sci-fi game that is more leaning towards mature content. I'm excited for it. You get to choose like these bad things that are like your kryptonite, but that kryptonite is gonna put you back on your feet. So, is it worth it? Yes. 100% worth it. Keep an eye out. I can't believe it's already the 3rd. For those who are new to this channel, or if you haven't been to this channel, time goes by so fast. It goes by so fast here. So, in September, we'll do like a big stream when it comes to, because it's my birthday, we'll do a big tabletop stream. We're gonna also, when October hits, which is gonna be 13 days of Halloween, which is gonna be a lot of tabletop games, and in Yule time, we do 12 days of Yule, which is 12 games of tabletop games. Oh shit. There was something else coming up. I don't remember what it was. I do want to get things start rolling again on Saturdays, where we used to have a once a month. It was once a month that we would play a full 8-hour session. A full 8-hour session. There is a break in between, but it is the game starts and the story ends. So, if you're interested in that, hope you have a lot of snacks and things like that. That won't have to be started back in, or the sign-ups for that won't be until end of April. That's enough about me. Let's go ahead and who we got the spins. I believe it was for Sparrow and
Leaf, I believe.
Leaf.
Sparrow,
yes,
Leaf.
Leaf.
It's
Yes, Leaf and Tia.
keeping it
Oh,
in the family.
thank you.
The Oaken Leaves.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
Well, we were just so disturbing. Disturbing.
Nice.
Disturbing. I didn't just say deserving and attractive, but I said disturbing.
I don't know if that's what you want to be, but we'll
I
accept
don't know what
it.
that means. I didn't mean to say deserving.
You did.
I mean,
Oh,
I blame my
You're not
cleaning
wrong.
partner. She
Oh,
does
shit
things
balls.
so quick all the time.
holy shit balls.
what?
Look at that.
Hell yeah!
So, I think it's appropriate for, since Aniki is missing, that we have
They
two
give me the spins?
spins, especially 2 for you,
Aw.
my delightful dungeon mistress.
It's not gonna make the puzzles easier, but or any less killing. Those half dwarf.
I don't know who the half dwarf in this party is. I'm
Is a
very
half
confused.
dwarf? Is a half dwarf the size of an elf? Or is it is it the size of a human?
Good question.
I think that
Let's ask the half
and
dwarfs.
champagne expression are both equally important in this instance. What kind of environmental exposures are we talking about?
I think the one who's talking a lot would know all about the half dwarves, wouldn't you? Too.
I mean, dwarves do. They
I
do
mean,
have
you're
a
really good-
tendency to
well,
come from.
Tia's really good at gold digging, so yeah.
I mean, dwarves are very populated in Versailles, so that is very true. Dwarves and gnomes.
You know, you lie down with dogs, you rise up with fleas, right?
You were. It was your 200s.
Fucking
Everyone's a
Iowa.
little crazy back then.
That is like my
You're
favorite
not
saying.
even married yet. I was a bachelorette.
Yeah, I mean, you had mithril parties, and a lot of hammering. You know,
Well, she's
Listen.
already purple, so.
All right. So 2 spins for everyone. Is that correct?
yes, plus and one extra for Tia and Banka.
Okay. My brain went dead for a minute there, and I think everyone saw it. All right.
Yeah, I saw the reset.
It was
That
like
was,
why I
that
heard
was a quick
dial-up for a
reboot. That
second
was a
there?
quick reboot. Yeah.
all right.
That's why I heard the Windows reboot.
Where is your random encounter? Your random encounter meter is right now at 5. God,
Yep.
I think Once Upon a Leap right now is like at 14. Dennis is really not
Oh.
excited.
Oh, it was
We
so
were at
fun to
14
see. Yeah.
You dumped
it
that
was-
thing on us. That
did.
worm. It killed Tia.
Yeah. And Quinn brought Tia back too.
It's true. Her nephew did nothing.
Her nephew did nothing.
I was
Walk-
busy. I had
Walked
things
over
to
the
do.
corpse. You walked
Yeah.
over the corpse. I watched you just ignore it. and walk right over
Wow.
it.
Walked over the corpse. Wow.
Wow, that is
It gets better every time you tell
It
it.
does.
right.
Quinn.
It does.
Right?
Yeah. I
Hey,
have more
Florida
time to. I have more time to work on it.
Soon I'll be
Yeah.
like pissing on her grave, and you know.
I almost said you spat. I almost said you spat this time.
By the end of it, it's gonna be like he was dancing because Tia was dead, and then
Rat her pockets.
And I was gonna say I was rifling her pockets for change, and
Or
You know, she
pointed
was
the damage over
she
there.
Was nearly better.
This way.
She
Yeah.
was definitely gonna recover, and he ran up on him with her knife.
Oh my god.
just used like the air traffic cones, like, hey, over here.
So
All
you
right.
take off her shoes and try and see if they fit yours by holding them up to you.
Leaf, Tia, who's going first?
I'll go first. I mean, I've had my grave fist on, so
Have
you know.
fun.
Oh
yeah,
my
your grave
God.
guy's got
and
this
she
stuff,
she
so-
could die at any minute. So
any
she's
minute.
definitely-
Yeah, right. She really needs it this time.
No! Advantage. Congratulations.
Sure.
Another advantage.
Don't worry, I can make that a disadvantage. It's okay.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. But you got a disadvantage anyways.
All right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Congratulations, Leaf. You got an opportunity for an item. That means you can get a scroll or you can get an item. What do you want?
I will take an item.
For those who don't know, we use actually a deck from Gem Hammers and Son, which you can get cool 5e stuff down below and support the channel. It's a win-win. I haven't shuffled this in a while. Maybe I don't do it again. Oh, congratulations on your 150 gold pieces.
150 gold pieces. All right, I can. That and a platinum will get me a cup of coffee somewhere.
Somewhere.
Expensive. You getting a cup of coffee? Oh my god.
And soon as Sean runs out of the obscene amount of money his character has, our money will mean something again. You just gotta hold on to it. We have these long lifespans for a reason. Market fluctuations.
It's true. You can invest.
Must be nice
for,
to have
for-
a long lifespan.
Yeah, you just put in a couple dollars at the beginning of an Elf's live, and they retire in luxury.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yep.
It's all true. All very true.
Tia will have her fortune back. It's only a matter of time.
Congratulations on your reroll.
A reroll, excellent.
A roll. And a disadvantage. Ending the same way your auntie did.
Hmm.
He learned so fast.
So fast.
We got a two-way tie. Well, technically three-way, but we always finish with me. So that means Fernandra. Quinn, who's going next?
Fernandra can go.
Fernandra it is. Advantage! An item! Congratulations!
I'll just take a scroll.
One or two!
One.
Sounds good. This is a one-time use scroll. I don't know what's gonna do, but we're about to find out.
Oh boy. I mean, I have a party pack of scrolls right now. I have an enchanted forest and a demi-plane of alcohol. So, scroll's pretty good.
Congratulations, you have a scroll of teleportation, but the 4 locations are written in a different language, and you have to roll a d4 on where it's going.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's a last-ditch effort.
So wait a minute. There's 4 destinations, but you don't know where any of them are.
Nope.
I have this teleportation scroll, and I have no idea where it goes.
Yeah, I guess that is definitely a last-ditch effort. It's like portal to somewhere that
You
isn't
read it,
here.
you just
Yeah.
grab somebody else.
The scroll of yeet.
It's like Banish, but you don't have to depend on Tia getting over whatever it is in less than a
don't have
minute.
to
you know
depend on
what?
the save.
Or Tia concentrating on it.
Yes.
Could you tape that to someone's back and read it, and then they would be like banished?
Just hang it up as a sign for the baddie that's coming by. He reads the sign and poof.
That would be excellent. I can't quite read this part at the bottom here. Could you read this for me? It's in your native language. Can you read this?
You're the one who left me this note, right? Can you read this real quick?
This tongue right here.
Awesome.
What's the worst that could happen, right? A lot of things. Quinn's your turn.
That's like there's a lot of things.
Oh, hello. It's my turn. Yay. It's my turn to shine. It's Queen's
Advantage.
time. An advantage. Thank you. I will jot that down in my character sheet.
On your character sheet.
Advantage. Advantage, yes.
And a fairy godmother coin.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I knew I should have gone last.
You're not even last. I'm last.
My master plan
Yes,
is
you're
going
right.
to work.
But you're right. My turn. I'm really upset you guys haven't got a random encounter. It would be great if you got one now. What do you know? My hands are here. Random encounter.
If you encounter, you lift them after the wheel stops, Saito.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't.
Bring
An
it.
item.
Kick the shit out of the last random encounter you brought to us. Bring us again.
Someone in your party
Well,
or
Catherine gets it now.
some NPC is going to have the ability for one time to teleport 3 miles in a direction of their choosing.
Great.
Great.
Just great. Just when we all just...
I'm excited for this one, actually. This is pretty good for what you're gonna go, depending on who gets
But
this.
it's not the whole party. It's just one person.
Yeah.
One member.
It's an NPC of Saito's choosing is going to come harass one of us out of the blue for no good reason.
Or leap away from us.
As long as they're
Yeah.
only 3 miles away.
Do you know
Say,
how far
say
3
goodbye to the
miles
cleric.
is?
That's
Yeah, I do. I live in the United States. we have the bananas and not the meters. The crazy banana man, didn't it?
What? All right.
What do you think we are? Canada?
No. No, but that's
Francophilic bacon
they
loving
have-
bastards.
they have national health care. It's hard.
They
Hard,
do.
it's hard not
They
to.
do,
You know,
yeah.
it's hard to get us to
So they have
confuse
a
with them.
strong economy. Yeah.
Anyway. Murder. Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you so much for everyone's the bits, donations, the subs, all that goes to what you see here, the art, all of that is all thanks to you all and your support. Oh, another cool thing that's happening, which you'll see content for later, is we're gonna be doing a cool IRL event, and you'll be seeing some cool videos from it, of probably drunken stupors.
Titties.
If you're really nice, maybe.
Mind my P's and Q's from now on. I never knew that was on the table.
As
Well,
all
Sarah's
good
gonna be left
brats.
drinking involved.
As all good brats.
Save it for Maine.
All right. Let's get us back into the.
Okay, back into character.
Actually,
Someone's banging on an anvil somewhere.
actually, I think it's this one that we had. Okay.
Yes.
For those who didn't get to see, I'm gonna bring you back to your visual aid. Here you go. As you stand in the entrance, once again, there is what looks to be 6 doors, statues, plenty around, and there is another door to your left, but that was the entrance and how you got in.
Okay.
Why did I turn on Once Upon a Leap? Holy crap, what a dipshit.
Huh?
I launched Isles. I instead of Isles of Dra'ih, I launched
You're like-
Once Upon a Leap.
You're like,
And
what?
rolled it.
What visual
like,
aid
what
are
the
you
fuck?
talking about? I don't see no
Yeah.
visual.
Yeah, and I look over, I see Peta's rolls. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm the wrong one.
I'm going to change this.
The
Right. We saw the statues.
The young cleric looks to you with a judgmental smile and says, They look like a work of art.
With the artist, do you know who the artist is? Because they seem to like to use real people as their, not just as their models, but real people in their sculptures. Those things, the people, they're real. They're skeletons. They're mummified. You know, probably, who knows? But yeah, I pulled up the little eyepiece again. Like those. Is that what you're after? Is that trip it? Is that turn you on?
I mean, the queen and the princess are blessed by nature, and anyone who falls into their gaze unlawfully is punished deeply, but left to be held in their punishment for eternity. Surely this is the same blessing that has fallen upon them. Or it could have been a cockatrice.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a very interesting interpretation.
Yes,
That was
Twisted.
extremely,
Wow.
extremely, very specific too. Oddly specific. Fine.
Or it
Yeah,
could have been a
possibly,
basilisk.
Essentially.
Could have been
Yep.
a basilisk. Yes.
Met
It
the
could have been
gaze.
a basilisk
Yep.
or a cockatrice or a medusa.
Or
So,
or what are those things called with the one eye and the floating head and I did research on it when I
beholder. Are you referring to a beholder?
I'm not beholding anything
I
except for
think you're-
Isa.
Oh, yes.
Do you
Never-
by chance I know your friend has chosen a different direction for their soul bond, but have you ever thought of the path of Isa?
Are you talking to me?
Of course.
Well, just in full honesty, no. And if the next question is, would you ever consider it? And the answer to that is also no.
I have a wonderful pamphlet. Oh, I guess
Well,
you're not interested.
I
guess you're not. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm not.
It's
I'm,
fine.
No, I'm.
It's okay.
What? Well, is the pamphlet? I mean, is it good paper? I am appreciative. I'm a person who appreciates good paper. I mean, is it handwritten or is it maybe machine laid? Does it have is it vellum or is it more of a cheaper, like just wood pulp?
Surely the words are what means the most on the pamphlet.
No, it's the delivery mechanism. You've got to be in here. You haven't been in marketing as long as I have to figure that one out.
I don't understand.
It's all about presentation. It really is. The message is bullshit. It's presentation. That's what draws eyes. See those eyes? Do you think those eyes landed on a cockatrice because they thought it had a good message? No, it was a pretty bird. That's when it turned them into
Have
stuff.
you seen a cockatrice before?
Yes, I have. Beautiful
Oh.
creature. Beautiful creature.
Well, I guess it's just like some people have bad choices for deities to follow. I'm sure other people think the cockatrices are pretty.
So what do you think of someone who has no deity at all?
A lost soul waiting to find their true location in life.
So what happens to my soul?
Not
have
my
you ever met
importance.
Have you ever met a druid before? As I play with the horns that are now very visible and probably molting a little bit given the time that they got them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Quinn got them quite a while ago. It's about the season, so they're starting to get a little fuzzy. Are you want to share with everyone?
I only brought enough for myself. That sounded like my Deathbringer for a minute there.
Deathbringer, was that you?
But I had a grape in my mouth.
Where's Deathbringer?
But I had a grape in my mouth. I only.
Wait,
I have.
How did
I
you
only-
escape the temple?
I only have enough for myself. But you know what?
Grapes or pamphlets? Grapes or pamphlets?
oh no, I have tons of pamphlets. I'm really hoping to
Oh.
change some lives out here, or put them on the right path. However, grapes.
Well, there's
Deception
probably
check.
some more people inside the castle, and if we stand out here all day, you won't have an
Yep.
opportunity to recruit anyone.
First, I want to roll a deception check to see if this is cursed, if the pamphlet is actually cursed. Because one, I don't trust you, Saito, to build that up into a hero's feast later on, and just because I want to roll right now. May I do that?
Absolutely. You may roll.
Thank you.
You may roll insight.
Okay, roll an insight check.
Mm.
Fuck, yeah. God damn. Roll. Only an 11.
She seems too young and dumb to very much the young follower type.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. On second thought, I promise. I will give the pamphlet and I will read it. And if I don't find it interesting, I'll give it back to you so that you may.
You can't give it back to me. Once you read the pamphlet, a little portion of your heart is absorbed in it, and you feel the blessing of Isa around you.
Then I should have told you. My soul is bound to the ground and nature and the trees and the sun.
Oh,
and
I'm
all
sorry.
around
I
us.
don't mean it like
Yes.
actually bound. Isa doesn't take people who are not willing. In order to follow the path, you have to be willing to follow the path. Because if you're unwilling, then you're just a cog in a cruel machine.
In a corporate machine, a cog in a corporate machine. Where have I heard that before? That's some strange. That's really a strange thing.
A lot of engineers in
The
this game.
strongest followers are those who do it willingly, not of obligation, but of actual loyal ties. God damn, is that some really unfortunate stuff, America? Anyways,
What the fuck?
sorry. Something I said just like hit me the wrong way. I'm sorry. For those who get it, they get it. For those who don't, you know. It's okay. You don't need to know.
Okay. Is this one of those reboots we heard so much about earlier?
What are you talking about?
I lean over. I call over to the rest of the group. Like,
It's a one-time read, and it's a delightful read.
I look at Slate. I look at Slate and say, so, what's in this pamphlet I hear so much about? I think you probably don't need to read one, right?
I don't know. I don't know how to read. I believe that's canon. I believe that's canon.
Along with the pickle jar. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, well, since you won't give me one anymore, then I'll let you try to spread your literature.
Surely,
to
if you are
others.
interested in embracing the way of Isa, then I would be more than happy to give you an opportunity to do so. To shut you off from an opportunity of the deity's embrace is not the way of an Isa follower.
I follow no one.
Just
I
take
follow
the
nothing.
pamphlet,
I
Quinn.
follow no one. You take the pamphlet, Mr. Green
Fine.
Eyes.
And I just take the pamphlet.
As you go to take the pamphlet, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Told you
dear.
so, told you so, told you so.
Well, Isa doesn't really like me. Well, I don't.
She liked you well enough before.
Yeah, but we had a falling out. Constitution saving throw.
Just like,
don't like
like
no.
everything. Just like all Leafs relationships.
20.
Oh, feels bad. You see the pamphlet sizzle for a moment as you
And
touch it, and the words just dissipate.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
haven't seen
shit.
that happen before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sido. I wasn't watching stream, Sido. I'm sorry. The band.
So, and I would give it back to her and say, well, you can perhaps give this to another deserving soul. And I walk away.
As she touches the pamphlet again, the words will sizzle back onto the paper, and she looks confused before she pauses and says, you are not one of the forgotten, are you?
I wouldn't know.
That's
Insight
exactly what a
check.
forgotten would say.
I want to do an insight
Yeah.
check.
Yes, you can do an
Oh, I
insight
wanted
check.
Yeah,
to.
why-
I wanted to.
Okay.
He's just been hanging out waiting for Leif to say things about himself.
And I got rerolls. I got
are you-
rerolls.
Are you?
I mean, neither one of you guys remember any of this stuff. So what are you getting all
But-
aggro about?
No,
Because if you remember,
yeah.
you remember at the very time that we did the time spot, I tried to remember, and I rolled really shitty and didn't have any rerolls.
Mhm.
So
Oh, well, I get a 10, so it doesn't matter. I'm good.
so I got a 14.
Well, you're trying to do
I,
deception.
Oh, sorry. I guess I should roll. Yes, I should roll deception.
And Fernandra, you're just like, whatever. You're
Um,
not really interested.
I mean, I can throw one
I
for
don't think
funsies.
Commander is emotionally invested in Leif's past or future. Which is reasonable because he's not in an emergency right now.
That's probably not. I'm gonna do a reroll on that, and then.
I was
I'll
like,
just-
I feel like right now Fernandra's more emotionally invested on figuring out how to keep us alive.
Oh, you're upset that I got aggro. That's funny.
There you go. 14.
14?
I also got a 14.
Ty goes defender, and he's the one hiding his secrets.
I reroll.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep,
I just want to jot that down. Okay, jot that down, and then
And you can do that with disadvantage.
well, I
Well,
did
you know,
get
since
another
we're throwing
4.
those around, why don't you have a disadvantage, Leif?
Oh! This round.
So before you said it, I rolled once and got a 14. So I
That
will roll a
means-
second time here.
No, you rolled
Let me
twice
just
again.
Okay, you want me to roll twice again? Okay,
Because you
I
used
can
a
do that.
reroll. Yes, you now he's making you roll a disadvantage.
Okay, I'll roll.
All right,
this-
and
this time
and
I'll
are
roll
you
disadvantage.
Slick? Are you wanting me to roll at disadvantage?
Even with
well,
disadvantage, 17. 17 even with disadvantage.
you know, at that point, no.
You don't have to. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
I was like, at that point, no, I don't have to.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, I had a 14 and a 17 on the dice. I have a +3.
I see. Fine.
What is Leaf hiding that I don't already know?
I can use it as a card scan.
I'll be so disappointed, guy. Gosh.
So, are you gonna are you re-roll? You still have
No,
opportunities.
no.
Okay. So, I would say you definitely have an inkling that this isn't the first time that Leaf has dealt with Isa before. He is not giving you the full disclosure of his relationship with Isa.
Fair enough. And I do the Spock one eyebrow, and which I personally cannot do as Rishi.
I
So,
know,
but
neither
that's
can I.
what
Get really upset too. I've seen some
Right.
people who can really do it.
Yeah, that even on the corner goes and it goes right
Yeah.
up their eye. Yeah, just that's genetic. So I'm gonna hold that to myself.
I spent many years trying to train myself because I thought I could.
Right?
I can move my right eye independently and my left one, but that's not really.
How
And
do
it
you-
hurts.
Okay.
I can
I
only do
like
it.
the
I can only do it from cross-eyed, and then because I can.
Yeah, I can't do it dramatically, but like it happens when I'm tired.
Mm.
Yeah,
I had surgery for it when I was 6.
it's nice.
So, what's the plan?
This riddle looks like fire to me, and Tia will walk up to a door and do that cantrip she has that has fire, burning hands.
Which door?
The second one from the left.
Do they look different, or are they
Yeah, it's
exactly
like,
the
do
same?
they have symbols or anything like that?
Oh,
They all
okay.
have like a little bit of difference to them. I would say some look. The two in the front look a little bit closer. You notice that there is 2 gashes that match each other from the first 2 doors.
Phrasing.
The top door the top doors have a little bit more of a point to them,
Mhm.
and the very top one has an arrow-like pointing to its entry. But in that,
Oh.
there doesn't seem to be any like inscriptions or anything. Everything else is designed pretty much the same.
Tia, does this require some kind of magic absorption in order to open? You think?
There's no door. It's just a open.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
There's-
I thought
there
you said it
is-
was a door.
Yeah, there's like so more of a, it's more of like an entrance.
Oh, sorry.
If that makes
Oh, I
sense.
was looking
Entrance.
at this thing and it looked like they were a block.
Yeah, no, they're
Okay.
open entrances. Now each
Okay.
door has a each door you'll notice has a torch or a a bowl where you can lay a torch in.
That's interesting. Okay.
You'd have to get each one of them
Fantastic.
to see the differences in them.
A receptacle,
Okay.
so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, we can definitely do something about protecting ourselves from that.
So
I have a spell.
so what? You said the bowls look different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd have to look closer to see if they're any different. Is what I'm saying. They all look
Oh.
pretty much the same from this direction.
All right.
Just like
Well, I
this
would
thing.
certainly while these guys were yakking on about the pamphlets and things like that, I would have been ranging around and and checking out the doors and the bowls with Fan.
Yeah.
Roll me investigation.
Investigation.
Instabation check.
Incubation.
21.
Patient.
You
Well, I'm
do
not gonna-
see what looks to be like sand in some of them. It doesn't look like a lot of. It looks like a lot of them have not been set ablaze in a long, long time. There's no ash or anything.
Okay. Is there one of them that looks like it has been used?
Nope. Very
Okay.
old.
All right, and then the symbols on the doors you said are just like slashes and arrows and other things, but it doesn't sound like that's like
I mean,
Yeah.
that didn't
they're
sound super
designed.
significant. They're more of a design.
Okay, Tia is gonna cast Protection of Energy on herself, which is what, 3rd level? Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell. Particular fire. She'll walk in the 3rd door. On the second, there's the bottom, the medium, and the top door. She'll walk in the 3rd one. And then I'll also roll a d20. If I remember how to type that. It's fine. It's a 20, not a 1. Does anything happen? Does she walk through successfully?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so nothing
it's just
happens.
Pitch, yeah, it just seems to be a long tunnel.
Okay, she'll try all the doors then.
And you hear Quinn screaming, Dia, what does your half-elven eyes see?
I don't even know any half elves right now.
Okay, well, what does your eyes see kind of half-assed?
Tunnel! And more tunnel! So she
Oh.
checks all the other doors. Like, if the 3rd one didn't do nothing, she'll work her way out. So
I lean over to Leaf. I say, what is your auntie doing?
I mean, it seems like one of these 5 doors leads us into the castle, and the other 4 lead us to certain death. So,
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
she's going to sacrifice herself. Well, I would be, you maybe want to get prepared, like some kind of health, spell or something like that.
Nobody has.
Oh.
I mean, it's been hours since I died last.
I was gonna say, between you and me, she's died every day since she's been home. I mean,
That doesn't surprise me. She
Oh.
doesn't follow the right. She doesn't follow the right deity
Will you-
for that type
Do I have to
of.
put a bell around your neck? You sneak up all the time.
So is there-
actually,
is there any
and I
difference
look
between the
look
5
over
tunnels?
to and I was like, is there anything any insight that you have to offer about this? I mean, this is, you are a priestess of Isa in the lands of Sando. Instead of just standing there stuffing your face, you want to help out?
Well,
Oh, that hit me.
I believe that I was supposed to follow you, and you all were supposed to have the directions. I wasn't supposed to come with the directions. I was come to help and bless and cause pain to those who would cause suffering for the chosen few of Isa. I am not here to direct anyone. Last time
Are
I
you
checked,
not here to smite the abominations?
of course, but I was under we were all under.
Okay,
the
just checking. I just wanted to have you got a little to-do list. Convert the unconverted,
that's
smite the
always on the
abomination.
top. That's always
I just
on the
wanted
top.
to make sure that
Opportunities-
the
opportunities always there.
smiting was at least number 2.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Oh, dear, Tia's disappeared.
Speaking
No,
of,
I just have to plug my laptop in. I
speaking
still
of,
have unanswered questions. Are all the tunnels identical past the door?
it's hard to see. So once you get past a certain way, you can tell it's magical darkness.
Oh, that is
Magical.
interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, so I said
Magical.
when it goes dark, it goes dark.
Magical darkness beyond these doors. I was worried about fire, and I protected myself from it, and I think
Can you dispel that? Can you dispel any of that?
How far do you walk in? Just until you get to the magical darkness, or?
I mean, she'll get to she'll kind of hover on the edge of it, like be in it, but like listening, using her other senses.
Okay. Yeah.
She's not a ranger though. She's just a busybody. So I'm sure her hearing is excellent.
I'm sure she's hearing everything right now. Even stuff that she's not wanting to hear.
Oh, is there something going on she doesn't want to hear?
So, if you were supposed to be bringing with the directions, you know, and you were aware, I don't want to insult. She does as she dusts off her Isa clothes and
You know,
looks
can I
over.
just give you a little bit of like, if you have to start a sentence with, "I don't mean to insult you, but," you should just stop. It's really like whatever comes after that isn't really gonna be, not gonna go well.
Fair. Let me try a different route.
Please do. I'm all ears. I am all ears.
No
You want a
offense.
shovel? Do you want a
but
shovel?
no
Just
offense.
dig yourself deeper.
But you are supposed to know where we're going. So are you ill-equipped to actually lead this adventure?
We make
And-
this
and
shit
I
up
look
as
at-
we go.
And I look over at Fan. I'm like, "This is Fan's secret entrance. Like, I've never been here before." And we've got this rhyme that we all thought we understood, and
Yes. The rhyme. It's
I'm
one of
sorry.
It's one of these entrances. One of these
Fenandra,
entrances.
Fenandra is what's happening?
Oh, I forgot about her. Shit.
Sarah says with a confused look as she looks
Sorry, Sarah.
around.
Forgot the impaired were here. We have to describe everything that's happening.
Why do I smell fruit?
I guess
child.
the cleric here brought snacks, I guess, but
Not enough for everybody.
I'm sorry, I have low blood sugar.
but I remember the riddle on how to get through, but not exactly how to use the riddle. A lot of
So,
Do we know the
So
so
answer?
Trying to-
effectively, you're telling me that you don't know what you're doing, and you have a high chance of getting us killed.
I will give you the option of dying now or shutting the fuck up.
I'm just trying to make sure I have an idea of what the plan is. Surely there has to be a plan.
Here's the plan. You die. We get back.
That's
Say you
what
got
we were-
killed in battle.
Oh,
that's not Arm you're talking to, by the way.
what? That was Erm.
It's not what?
Oh, that was Arm. Oh, okay, I wanted to make sure. I thought that was. Okay, never mind.
No, Sarah's
Oh,
just
yeah.
confused.
I
Never
wouldn't
mind,
say that
carry
to
on.
Sarah. I wouldn't say that to Sarah.
Yeah, that's
No,
why I
it's-
was like, hold
I'm-
on, wait a minute.
I am talking to Erm. Ermengerd.
I am a
My bad.
young, freshly blessed priestess, and I feel like you have a little bit of what we like to call in the cathedral is religious hate.
The optimum word of that sentence is young. You, no offense, but you are inexperienced. You are unproven. And if you don't want to die, stay behind us, do as we do, heal us when we need it, stay out of trouble.
No offense taken.
so is there?
Hey,
I
side
mean, go ahead.
Can I try to light one of the braziers in front of one of the doors
Yes.
and see if anything happens?
Fire. Fire. Use fire.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
like, I don't
use
have
fire.
a torch, but I have a firebolt.
Fire. Fire.
I have fire too. So.
Fire. Fire's the answer.
So I guess I'll light the one in front of door number 1.
Let the door number 1.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have for him, Johnny?
Is it a new car?
The torch will catch flame itself, and you'll notice that the entrance almost starts to become more visible as you can go deeper in.
Okay. I guess then in that case, I guess I'll
Are we
light the other
camping
ones.
Are we camping out for the day already? Sarah says confusedly, smelling the
No, yeah, we're lighting
No,
torches for
we're-
dog puzzles.
yeah.
But first is cursed, so we're moving on.
What?
I don't
We
know
can't
that
go to the first
necessarily.
door. First is cursed. We gotta
Not
move on.
necessarily. Hold on, let's make sure
They
we can see
rhyme.
everything in the puzzle before we get too ahead of ourselves here. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and light the other torches.
Okay. So you go to the second one. You light the
Mhm.
torch on that one. Go ahead.
What happens? No.
You see,
Side
as you
with you.
light it, the previous one sizzles out almost immediately,
Okay.
and the
Yep, that
opening fades back. It gives you that deeper look in.
Yes, I think the torch will dispel the darkness as we go
Mhm.
through. I think that's
Nice.
the specialty of these torches. We just have to decide which corridor to go in.
Is there any indication on the deeper end as to like any symbols or anything like that? I guess.
No symbols.
Okay.
And do you proceed to go light the other ones? I assume, Fan.
Well, I'm assuming after the first one went out, then that means that they'd all probably.
I don't
Well,
know.
go
You
ahead and
don't.
do it anyway.
But I can try.
Yeah,
I can try another one.
yeah,
Yeah. We'll just
everything-
see what happens with door number 3.
As you light it, the basin will fill up with fire. 2 sizzles out immediately, and
Mhm.
the entrance looks more welcoming as if light is getting in deeper.
Okay. And okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll do it one at a time with all the other doors and just see which one I guess maybe looks the most welcoming. I don't know. Figure this out.
Yeah. Do any of these look familiar to you?
That's a good question. Do any of these look familiar to me?
You never used to take this way because this is extremely dangerous.
Okay.
The traps that go through,
Good
yeah,
to know.
the traps that go through this area is definitely extremely lethal. You would not tell this to your party because you know that if you choose the wrong door, that there is definitely someone's dying.
Mm-hmm.
It can't keep being me.
Dia, just go in first, though.
We made a promise that Tia would not die again to Deathbringer.
Oh well, no one
No.
keeps promises to children. It's okay. He won't remember next time.
Yeah, but if Deathbringer doesn't know that she died again,
Okay. You're gonna alter memory on her.
so just simply lie to Deathbringer. I'm a good liar.
Like,
I think that's a grand idea. I'm sorry, you get a character. Yes, I think that's a grand idea.
I'm sorry. What
What?
are we doing?
Nothing.
We're trying to figure out the right time.
Gosh, I don't know if I have it, but this would be a lot more. This would probably be better if. No, I don't think. Anybody
Are
have a
there
sleep
s-
spell? Does anybody have sleep spell?
I'm not
No,
tired.
I do not.
Are there any differences in where the statues are placed? Are they
They seem erratic.
okay? They're not. There's not like a big pile of them in front of one entrance, and differences in other. Are there any of them that don't have statues?
Mm-mm. I mean, there's
Okay.
2 or 3. There's 3 that don't have statues in them. 1, 2, and 6
Okay.
don't have statues in them.
Okay.
Let me think. Here it is. Where did I find that? So, well, I guess just out of curiosity, I guess would this random, I guess it's a royal coin help in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
Like a good
So,
idea.
This is your entrance, Fernandra, so we'll just follow your lead.
Mhm.
well, that was asking Saito.
Yes.
He's using his Yuan Ti royal coin.
Yeah, the family magical coin thing.
Mhm.
I was
You
like, I
can
know it
try it.
teleports. You know, at this point, I guess I'll try it. I don't really have a whole lot to lose.
Go for it. What do you do with it? How does it work?
I guess just rub it. I don't.
Okay,
know if
rub
it's
it.
anything.
Sure,
I think
sure, rub
that's
it.
kind of how I did with the
As you-
teleporting.
As you hold
All
it,
right.
as you hold it, what
Give
do
it
you
a
do
little
next?
Let's see. Maybe like try to.
Did you have to touch it to the door frame or anything like a lock, previously, or did you just have it in your hand when you went through these doors?
I'm gonna be honest. I really haven't went through these very much.
But we used one in. We saw them use it in the tunnels, when we were back in the capital, right? Like that was how they got down into the tunnels where Deathbringer and Late were being held.
I think that was when I was knocked out, if I recall, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Saito, am I out in left field here? I feel like we watched some people go in and out. Because remember, Tia was chatting up the guard. We were talking to the guard at the entrance to the whole thing, and I don't know. All right, maybe I'm
Or
just
did they
out
have
of left field.
keys?
Wow, this group is very well put together.
I'm just gonna
he's so
push Erm
upset,
out
he's-
in front.
He's so
cannon
upset.
fodder.
He's so upset he's silenced, or they're silenced. Hey, there's no reason to push.
Oh yes, there is.
Well, surely I'm trying to push us in the right direction. Whatever the direction is, I have no idea. Once again, I was hoping that you would have a better clue on where to go. Looks to Fenandra with a raised eyebrow. Have you ever thought about maybe taking the path of Isa? Maybe it will enlighten you.
Look, so do you have anything more constructive to say?
I have a wonderful pamphlet that talks about
What
different
a-
ways of how you can open up your eyes. To
I thought you were going to say I have a wonderful recipe for chicken cacciatore. It's really
Right.
It will open up your eyes and give you opportunities that maybe you haven't thought of before. But other than that, at this point in time, I would say I'm not of much help.
Truer words, my friend. Truer
So
words.
if I pick up one of these lit torches, is there anything like underneath them or anything like that? Or does anything happen?
Which one do you pick up?
Well, I guess 3.
3?
Yeah.
You pick up 3, comes up off, no problem. You notice that they're actually removable.
Mhm. Is there-
so we could go take all of the bowls and bring them to one door.
Nothing stopping you, assumingly.
Sure, I would do that. I would go and bring all 6 bowls to door number 3 since we're there.
Tia will help.
Okay.
She'll pitch in. She can't carry them really, but she's gonna like get in the way.
I think you should
up her sleeve.
you should have people say, "Can move that one 2 inches to the right?" Like once we put them down.
She'll
like
arrange.
arranging-
She knows about decor. Don't worry.
Exactly. There's a feng shui that they have to be set up in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
symmetry and mimicry. We don't do that. We keep it real. We keep it beautiful, organic.
Organic.
Yeah.
So they look like they just happen there organically, but they're not lined up and everything. So there's 6.
Yeah, kind of leaf shape, kind of alternating grid. You know, kind of tapers off. A 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
2, 1 pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we light them all up.
Okay.
Do you do them all at the same time?
Oh yes.
Mhm.
They all sizzle and go out immediately.
Do you remember where they came from? Did you remember
Yes,
to
of
mark
course
them?
I'd mark them.
No, he
Good.
didn't.
I did so. I'm
No.
a scientist. I wrote on the bottom with a Sharpie marker when I
that
moved
was
them.
not spoken. Nice try. That was not spoken.
He's the ranger.
That's implied.
Nope.
He's
Not it.
he's arranging them. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Good try, though. No, I would say you don't know 100% sure which one went where.
I'm a
anymore.
scientist. What did Leaf study? Jesus.
But as you light them up, they light
University
up
of
and they sizz out.
bullshit.
Okay. All right. Well, then I would take the one that I think goes back to number 1, and I would take it back there, and I would try to light it up next to the door number 1.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Uh-oh.
Now that you've got them all mixed up.
I don't think they're mixed up. I resent this.
Somebody forgot how to play D&D.
Like I take photos of where people's rugs are before I move them, so you know, we do know. We're open leads.
Good try, good try. That's why we say it out loud. So it lights up. It lights up like normal. Seems to be.
Okay. Okay. And I try to put them all back and do the same process. I test it. I put the one I think goes with door number 2, and I
Number
try
2.
to.
So
Okay.
you light it. Roll me a d4 or a d6 again. All right. It lights up. The number 1 sizzles out.
Okay. And I just follow this procedure, and I put them back where I think they belong.
I agree. So roll me the next one. Door number 3. Roll
Okay.
d6.
Probably
you
doesn't
could
matter.
break it.
Probably doesn't matter. We're just fucking our own selves here in our own folly.
Again, I'm. If you guys have better suggestion, I'm just gonna follow this, process. I won't-
Nope, never
Ah,
said
wait,
it.
wait, slow down, so I get them all here. So door number
Four,
3.
four, 4, 1, 6, 2. I've only rolled 4 times. Yep.
Yeah, so 4, 1, 6. When you put the third one down, that one lights green, a green flame. But
Oh.
but the other previous one sizzles out.
Okay.
But then you go to light up the next one right afterwards, and that green flame sizzles out on the 4th door. So 2 is at 4.
Green
Um,
flame. Green flame.
Wait a minute. So the one I put in front of door number 3
Has a green flame.
it has a green flame.
And it didn't have a green flame before, right?
No.
No, it was regular fire.
The first
And-
green flame mentioned.
DM did not mention that.
And then
DM
and
did not
then
mention
I,
that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think.
Nope, nope.
No.
We can roll back.
Then I-
Roll the tape back. We can roll the tape back and find it.
Yeah. So then I put the one in front of door number 4. I light it. No green flame.
Correct.
Okay. But then the one in front of door number 3 goes out.
Correct.
Okay. So just to speed things up, go ahead.
The green flame one. Let's just go down that one. Fuck it. Fernandra,
Yeah,
what do you
okay.
think?
I mean, good as an idea as any.
It's the first difference we've
you're-
seen.
Your confidence is overwhelming, Fernandra.
What?
Thank you for that burst
What?
of insight.
There's a now that we've gotten, think Wordle, right? You've got number 3, and it's it's the right letter in the right place. There's only 5 other ones, right? And you just have to shuffle them around until you.
Okay, you go shuffle. I'll be over here.
So I'm gonna continue this process, and I don't know how long you want to draw this out, but I'm gonna.
And while he does that, Saito, I am going to step. Is there a way I can go out of eye shot with everybody? Is there rocks and boulders around here? Is there someplace I can just dart around a corner?
Yes, I mean it's hard to dart run from your party members, but I would say that there is a.
Oh, I'm gonna walk away from the party members. So
Okay.
just
I
give
would
me
say it's
second.
a good distance to do it. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm going to try my best, but I'm going to kind of walk away, and then grab a scroll in my bag, and I'm going to pull out a scroll of making one moist, and I'm going to make moist.
Okay.
I don't know. All I have is to make someone moist. I don't have the details of it because I don't have that particular.
You see.
I think it's a raid
Alright.
card spell, right?
You see start to sweat more than usual, and she says, "Oh my God, it is hot out here." So, you put the
I'll
put
walk
the
back
next
as
one
I can.
down. The next.
Lovely weather we're having.
Oh.
Well, apparently, for 4, I put 2,
And then 5.
and then 5. You want me to roll again? Sure.
No, you're fine. I already got the last 2. I wonder if
Oh, you got the
land where-
last 2.
Yeah, I got the last 2 where they need to be. Okay, so 5, you light the 5. The 5 it turns orange flame or standard flame, and then the 6th door does an orange flame as well.
Okay. So,
Same thing, of course, sizzles out previous one.
right. So, I would start by taking everything but the one on the 3rd door. And I would try them one by one in each location. I would take all of them, make a little pile 10 feet away from the door, put the bowl there, light it, and see if it turns green or if it's orange. And I would mark them this time, so I'd at least know that they were, where they came from in the new order.
Okay,
Edwina Begabot. Edwina
Okay.
Begabot.
so you're taking all the boards, all the bowls back down, off where they were, correct?
Except 3.
Except 3.
Except for
three.
What three are you not taking down?
Number
No,
3.
except for
One-
number
Three. I'm
Oh,
leaving the
okay, okay.
one in front of
bowl-
3.
The one that turned green, I'm leaving where it is.
Got it. Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can generate the same effect by putting, try the other 5 bowls on door number 1.
Got it.
And I'm going to try them one at a time.
Got it.
And do any of them turn green?
No.
Okay.
Apparently
I'll
Wordle
do
has
the
only
I'll
one
do the
letter.
same. I'll do the same process with door number 2 just to see if anything interesting happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. All right, then I would
Same
put I would put them back where they were as I replaced them the first time, and yeah, I would light up the one in front of door number 3. Do I get the green flame back?
Correct.
Okay. I would start to walk down the hallway a little bit.
Yeah. Same.
All right.
He is basically just been hanging out in front of 3 since it turned green. Just impatiently,
Yeah,
going through
it's like-
making tea in her
Yes.
pot, in her little teapot in her palm.
I
and,
don't mean to sound rude, but didn't the torch in front of 3 used to be orange?
Are you having a
this is like
problem?
change.
You're perspiring profusely.
It is
And-
really hot out here.
Are you lightheaded? Are you lightheaded? Do you feel okay?
I mean, I brought some water. And these great.
Okay. I mean, I could open up the poptercopter again, and you could hang out there while we go do important stuff.
I must do my deity's work.
Okay. And I cast light on my staff, and it's like, okay, my eyes can't see down dark corridors like some
Mine
other.
also can't. Wait,
I know, it's
yes,
a
can.
shame being mortalism.
It's half anyway. So let's.
And I would actually have Brutus go ahead of us. He would come with me, and actually he would go ahead of me, maybe 20 feet.
That's why you have a pet to throw him out to test for traps.
Well, a pet who specifically is, likes darkness and is a shadow beast of some sort. So.
Yeah. I like dark traps.
Excellent.
Sure. We all have a thing.
He could go anywhere he wants to in there and with a shadow step.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's true. It is
Yep.
true.
Sure.
Okay, so he has keen hearing and smell. Is he picking up anything?
He smells the smell of like burning copper.
What's burning copper smell like?
Burning copper.
Burning copper.
Chicken.
Metal.
You mean like a forge kind of smell?
Kind of. One would.
Okay.
One would say so.
Do we hear anything? And by the way, when we light up this green torch, does the darkness go away in the tunnel?
It does. However, as you get a good, decent amount, I would say about 20 feet in, you hear a loud slab of rock come up from the ground behind you, almost as if to lock you in what seems to be a small room.
I'm blaming you for this.
What?
I'm
I
sure
didn't
this
even
will be
do
fine.
anything.
You're right. You did nothing.
Well, in that case, then yes, I do agree.
You didn't detect that. You didn't see that coming. Good as ice, anyway.
I would have taken care of this situation, well prayed. I walk among forgotten and those who follow the lost.
I'll pass the message on to her next time we talk.
Yes, thank you.
Please.
Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you one thing. Okay, I want you to listen very carefully.
Can everyone
When
put
this is-
their
when this is-
real quick put their tiles onto the board in the front?
Oh dear, you were using a VTT.
Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know that I know how.
Just a moment.
Yeah, how do
Okay.
I do this?
Put in my charging cord.
Oh wait, do
You
I?
just drag your profile, or your profile. It should drop right in, and you just put it on a square. Drag Quins. Oh,
I'm there. Oh, fine.
oh, I deleted you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, another deity that is not necessarily spoken about.
Okay, hear me out. When this is all over, and if we
Well, I would have
if
gone
we
in front. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'd
If
say
we survive,
right
if we
here.
survive.
So you give me one square, and if you want to be.
Oh, is
I
this?
guess
Are we
mine's
doing?
not
Are we
going
doing?
on
Are
there.
we doing order? I was role playing. Are we doing marching order here?
Yep.
And why am I not? Did you scrink me? Thank you.
Yes. So this would be the entrance right here. Yep. And then.
Where's
Fenedra-
entrance? Oh, the bottom. The
Mhm.
bottom is entrance. Okay.
And then
But yeah, I'm
Fenedra.
managed for
Oh.
You're a big,
Ah!
scary. What the? Yep.
Why?
I figured it out as soon as you did that at the same time.
I was like, it's taking a little bit longer than I expected to do this.
Well, I went to do it and then it didn't never want to let me drag it, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Can you put a wolf on there too? I was trying to drag one of the free ones on and it won't let me do it.
Drive a wolf. Let's see.
But I would be up with Lave, trying to make sure for traps. Or help him make sure for traps.
Well, I'm still kind of puzzled. Are we? Is this how we're walking into the corridor? Is it a 30-foot?
Yeah, she's up here being a busybody. I mean, we're not all huddled at the door.
I would say you're at
Well,
the door
I
because
w-
the initiation or the initiative just stopped. I started when the slabs shut behind you guys.
Right. So I presume that I was in front. Maybe Fan was up there with me. Brutus was
Mhm.
actually in front of all of us. So
That's what I'm saying. So you can't be too far in, right?
Okay.
So it only at the maximum is what I said is only 2 squares in. So if Leaf wants to be 2
Right.
squares in, then he can be 2 squares in.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do, and I'm just trying to put Brutus on the map too. So
Let's see.
Right.
I don't pull. We can have Rev be Brutus.
No, that's weird.
Oh come on, it's easy to pull him in. So.
I miss Rev sometimes.
Yep.
Hi ho. Worldwide Sun Time.
I guess it'd be there. We are.
okay. No, I can't move that. I think that's on a DM layer. So
No, I just have to set the ability for you, controlled by, and it'll give you the opportunity.
okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So what do we see, Saito?
So,
Now that we're in this room and we heard the door slam behind us.
so the wall actually comes up. That's what's scary. So the whole wall comes up, and it's almost like you're shifted in. It is uncomfortable. As you do so, the flame in your pillar starts to flicker wildly as if it's trying to go out. You see a chest at the very, very far edge of this room. And I need a roll initiative.
I'll have my conversation later then. And do you want us to do that in roll 20?
Yes.
Do you want me to roll a d20 for Sarah's?
Yes, please.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay,
It's
okay.
attached to mine. There we go.
Think.
17.
T12.
Oh, there's and then Brutus is.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Sarah's on edge. You know what? I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I'd be on edge too.
I feel like since both of ours are high, just it'd be one of those things where like we're both on edge together a little bit.
So you're
Both
saying
on
you're
edge
edging.
together.
No.
Oh.
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 This-
Oh.
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 Oh. My D&D after hours.
Ew, bye.
Oh my.
You do as you do.
Quinn casually was, oh, can I get in on this?
No.
Oh.
Damn.
Here's your current. Put her over here. I will give you access just so you can move her. You won't need
Okey-dokey.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
I mean,
For you, Wanty.
She's not a Yuanzi.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She's
Oh,
a human.
She's a human. That's right. I'm a human.
No.
Wow.
I loved that. I loved that moment. I love it. It was like it's like that rational moment, like just to glance
No.
over. No.
Oh,
No.
oh,
No, you're
it's
half
worth-
work.
that
That's what I heard.
This is worth the whole thing. Hey, now. That's not an orc shame.
Dwarf
Oh.
shaming.
No.
I'm just saying,
It
you were
took-
going
it
on
took you-
about it.
And it took you like an hour and a half to figure that one out.
Just come up with that one.
Don't you
Work on
prefer
it.
half
I
elves
just
anyway?
haven't mentioned really carefully.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so Fernandra, you're first.
Okay. Jeez, I'm sorry. I guess, are there any... I guess I'll examine, are there any traps ahead? Because I'm assuming that...
The Ra will all be dead.
You can investigate.
Yeah, that's,
Someone
well,
someone
that's, I
could
was...
check for them.
Like,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
brain was like... Yeah, that's what I was...
Oh.
My
should-
brain
should
was trying to
somebody-
process what I was going for there.
Sorry, did you
21.
roll for Slate?
Oh, sleep. Yes. Roll for sleep for me.
Just- whatever.
I was gonna
Uh,
put him in turn order at the end, but that so I can.
Oh,
Right.
I have his character. Oh, okay. His character is actually right here. His initiative is +1.
okay, so he had a 13. So he goes in front of Tia. Okay. Wow, I am last.
You were hoping that you wouldn't be last. Wait, can you
I-
roll?
I-
Can you roll for Slate so I don't be last? That's what I heard.
No, I just I am surprised given how that I have like a +5 on initiative that I ended up
So
last.
what's a 21 by me?
21. You notice that the ground, I'd say about right in front of Leaf, so the third row of tiles seem to be lifted. And it seems to be everything forward from that is lifted from the ground by an inch.
You mean like on a dais or something, or like a?
Just seems
No,
to be
I
like
think they're
Is it
pressure
like a
plates.
tile blockade trap that I know we had? I think
The
me and
pr-
Leif had some knowledge on.
I think they're pressure plates, and you step on them, and
Pressure
shit
plate.
happens to you.
Yeah, I remember like I was an expert at
Mhm.
those in our last dungeon, so I'm good at recognizing the pressure
By
plate
all
traps.
means, please go step away.
Nope, it's not my turn, so
Nope.
I'll go look at it later.
A penitent man must kneel.
Then I guess I'll just s- wait, maybe right here.
Do you say anything?
And tell everyone that the relay that the ones that are lifted up, that some of them are lifted up, and relay the ones that are.
Okay. So
Is it all of them or some pattern like certain ones and not other ones?
Leaf asks Fenandra.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, I know it's at least the ones like in front of you, from the third up.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, how are we gonna get out of
Yeah.
here? Are the walls cut rock or tiles? I don't.
Are they the tile itself, rock or tile?
Are they tile or rock? Like uncut rock.
They're uncut rock.
Are they uncut jams?
I don't know what that
Not too
means.
bad.
No, sorry, I'll send you something so you'll understand my jokes next time.
Maybe whatever gets us out of here is in the box.
What's in the box?
How far away is the box?
The box.
Not that far away.
I mean, a bunch of you
alright.
could shadow step over to the box.
That's what I was about to say. Can I like Misty step over to it? And end up on.
You can try.
Okay, well,
You have a held action. You moved. You could move again.
I'll try to
What are you doing,
Misty
little
step
girl?
over to it
What are you doing?
and not land
I'm
on one of
blowing
the
my nose.
Oh.
raised plates.
Do you want to sit in this cat tree? I'll take it out for you so you can sit down.
We'll have a short interlude while the DM takes care of our cats. See, they're very needy.
The good one. See, look
And
at
one of them is very neurotic, so she has to be sure that they're all well taken care of.
I was going to
This
say
is the
something
only
worse than that,
lovable
John.
one. Oh my goodness, but doesn't like.
What were
yeah.
you going
Okay,
to
what?
say?
I was going to say we're going to take a short break while the DM rubs her pussy.
Oh, but not wrong. But not wrong.
Okay.
You missed an
So, yeah,
opportunity.
Not wrong. I know. I was was on the other end of that conversation there.
I'm gonna.
Are you Misty stepping over?
Yeah,
you
I'm
said?
gonna Misty step over to the chest. I guess. Like
Okay.
maybe like right there, or
So you misty step over. How far is your feet that you can go?
30. That's why I was asking. Does it get all the way to the? Can I get all the way to the chest, or?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get about there. Oopsie.
Was that about where I had it? I couldn't quite see where it ended up.
It's a little shorter than that. 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's about here, yeah. A little shorter than that.
Okay. Okay. I think that's all I can do, because investigate was my action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna Misty step be my bonus action. Okay. So yeah.
So do you go back
That'll be-
corporeal?
Yeah, I thought it just.
Yeah,
I didn't know it
Miss-
made me not.
Yeah,
just-
Misty Step
I
is an
know.
instant. Yeah.
I'm
Poof.
just making sure that we're all aware that you're back
Okay.
to corporeal, right?
Okay, my brain was like, wait, hold on. Does it do something I didn't realize it did? Okay.
Well, you go technically incorporeal when you're in the misty form. So as
Mm.
you
And you
fade
go through the misty mountains when
Yep.
you do so.
and you put your weight on this tile, you hear a click sound. The tile underneath you turns a bright red. And you hear a soft clicking sound.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, this one turned red and clicked.
Oopsie.
Run.
That is
We're
my
charged.
grapes. Come here.
I mean, if I run, there's a good chance that I'm going to end up clicking more.
That is true.
Jump. Jump. Take
It's-
cover.
It is too
Take
bad you don't have
cover.
you don't really have like another option, right? Because you've already
Yeah.
you are now here.
So,
All right, next,
yeah.
Sarah is at 20, and she hears the clicking sounds, and she says nervously, what's that?"
Don't don't worry about it, honey. We're just figuring out the puzzle. It's fine.
There's a puzzle?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if we don't figure it out?
Nothing. We'll
Tia does that.
figure it
Tia
out.
does that when he says that.
Quinn?
All right. So I can use what is hidden paths, which takes me 60 feet, and I have an idea, and it's neither a bonus nor an action. It's just oh, I'm sorry. Use your action. So I do use my action to poof teleport, and I am going to go. Sorry. Oh, wrong tab. I am going to go right there. So the question one, do I hear the click?
You do.
Well, as a bonus action, can I reach over and just try to open the chest?
You can?
I try
chest
to
is
open
locked.
the chest. Fuck.
It doesn't seem to be locked by standard means of like any type of key.
I have to wait my next turn, but I can open it.
The
I got
tile,
you, I got
yeah,
you,
the
I
tile
got you.
underneath you turns red, and the clicking is now starting to go much faster.
As a free action, I yell out, say, "Nobody else try."
Try what? Oh, I did plan on doing that.
Who said that?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was or Deathbringer yet.
I do not plan on following suit, as Sarah says nervously. What are we not supposed to do?
Nothing. Just stand there, honey.
Just stand still. By the way, Erm's not on the board.
I know,
either.
I know. I'll put her
Oh,
on.
I thought the hooded figure was no.
No,
Yeah,
that's me.
that's Slate,
And
the other
stick.
hooded figure.
Oh, the other. I didn't notice there were two at first.
Oh, sorry, he's just wearing a robe.
Mm-hmm.
The one who looks like he's gonna hack my computer.
Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
me. Hi.
Yeah, you go right ahead. I have nothing to hide. Maybe you'll learn something.
And check all the
Racist
browser
for
history.
Right now.
Oh, you'll learn something.
It's just a temporary picture for Erm. Just so I have a token.
Um,
Put her right.
well, that's a pretty picture.
This is someone completely else in the story, but this is temporary.
Yeah.
It's purple hair. Who's she?
It's pink, and you'll learn better later.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's just funny because
Yeah.
like originally, what was it?
It's like has to do with wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean,
That's awesome.
you can be any color when you're transformed by wild magic.
Curses abound, as they say in wild magic. All right.
How dare you? How dare you? Wild magic is a blessing. Other people's reactions to it are the curse.
It would be technically Slate's turn, but we're gonna hold off on that one. So then it's Tia's turn.
Yeah, Tia's gonna cast fly at 4th level, touching Leif. And lift your feet off the ground because she doesn't like the clicking under people's feet, and she's being cautionary. Has it been an hour since she cast Protect from Elements?
Fair enough.
Protection from energy, I'm sorry. Is that concentration? It's concentration, never mind. So she drops that and casts fly at 4th level.
I can
For her and
fly,
Leif.
I can fly, I can fly.
So just for you and Leaf?
Yep.
Okay. So you and Leaf are flying.
Look, it's a spell level for every additional person, and there's only one person in this room. There's only
I
one
get
other
it.
person in this room that Tia loves.
I get it.
We get it. We get it. You love Leaf.
I'm so sorry that you don't get to be with your mom.
I don't want to be with my mom. that's a whole 3-drink minimum kind of tell. If you want to go down that route.
What's
okay?
it like to have a living parent?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Mine is
no.
living. How dare you?
Mine's not.
Yeah, because I've
Mine.
eaten.
That's why I said what's it
Mine
like?
is one I chose.
Yeah, yours got eaten. Feels bad. All right. We got to fly. Leaf, it's your turn.
Actually, I think it's Brutus and I are. Brutus has a 10. I have a 7.
Yeah, okay, here.
Aw,
We're not
how
gonna
does it
do.
How does it feel to be last? Given that I'm always the one rolling last in initiative.
Is there anything Brutus that can do that could be helpful? Probably not. He could go stand on top of the chest, but then that would just make it harder for you to open later. Although
Keep in
it would
mind,
be.
your feet are no
call-
longer on the ground.
No, I'm just trying to think if Brutus can do anything helpful. No, so I think we'll just hold our I think we'll just sit tight this turn. And I would look over at Tia and hold her hand and kind of, she would know that I appreciate that she's that we're trying to stay one step ahead of whatever bad shit's gonna happen.
Awesome. She gives you a little auntie squeeze. It's a little bony.
we get we still squeeze each other's hands a little bit. Yeah, we got it. Nothing else I can do. It's helpful. Nope. So I'm just gonna float in the air and I'll ask Quinn if he needs any help with the lock.
Quinn will call back. I just told you, I've got this. For fuck's sake. Why does everybody think I need help? I live in a Fernandez. Do I look like I always need help?
Yes, we all shout out in unison.
As you say that, the clicking stops and spikes hurl down from the ceiling and stab downwards.
Uncanny dodge. No, wait. I cannot.
That's me. Hi.
I need both I need both Quinn and Fernandra to roll me a Constitution save.
So just to be, is it spikes everywhere or just over
yes,
the red
from
squares?
the whole ceiling. Just come down.
Con. Oh, okay.
And,
the
and is
reverse.
sorry, is it just the three row the
3 rows
you
in
know,
front of you, yes.
okay, so it's just the people who stepped into the space in the front. Okay.
Yes, you are safe. As I call back to them. Don't worry, you're safe.
I'm trying to understand if there's a pattern so that when we do it next time, we know what's going on.
Was that a dexterity saving throw you want?
A Constitution saving throw.
That's why I thought it was weird. Okay.
I got an 8. Yeah, that threw me off. I was expecting Dex. It's an
13. I don't care. I'll take it. I want to take that for everybody around here and their needlessly messianic attitudes to look upon someone who's going to actually have an action here.
All right, roll me. I need someone to roll me 10 d8s.
I will roll 10 d8s. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have you died yet? No, you haven't. Bessie.
65.
Take 65. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yep,
You
I
didn't
rolled
have to
real
roll
well.
like
You rolled
that.
10
Really,
d8.
really well. It was very good. Good thing is you're not poisoned, Fernandra, but it doesn't matter. You do take the 65 points of damage.
There's a
As
chance I
the
could use uncanny dodge to take half of that.
as the no.
I figured not.
If there were like sporadic around, it would have made more sense for a dex save, but because it's the whole ceiling that's coming down, there's not much for you to dodge away from. However, if they start to go upwards back into the ceiling after they've slammed down, so you all do you two take 65 points of damage, and Quinn, you are poisoned.
Lovely. What is the immediate effect of poisoning?
At the end of each turn, you take d6 of damage.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. I can take care of that too.
But
Cool.
you do hear the
Ouch.
click. You hear the clicking sound once again because you guys have not moved from these tiles. You have a good feeling that at the end of, in a certain amount of time frame, but at the end of the turn round, that it'll come back down. A full round.
Whose turn is it now? Is it we're still on Fernando's?
No, it's Fernando's to top.
Is it,
Yep.
is it okay?
Top of the turn order,
Um,
it'll come back down. Or the after this. Hi.
Are
The
any
cats
of the
will come down on us. Yeah.
Yes. Angry
Are-
cats.
I guess are any of the tiles around me, I guess, raised or
They're all
lowered? I
raised.
don't know if okay, they're all raised around me.
Remember,
Okay.
from the third row upwards, they're all raised.
Could hop on top of the box.
Oh, there's no telling. That's gonna do something too. That's gonna be hard to open the box.
I got this. Have I not been clear enough? I can open the fucking box.
That's been really crazy.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I guess
You could also Misty step back to the back. Let Quinn
You
open
know-
the fucking box.
You know what? You can run. The shit's not gonna fall until the end of the turn. You can go ahead and run.
you know what? Yeah, I'll just Misty step. Since Quinn's got this.
Thank you.
You Misty step back.
And I'm just gonna watch Quinn got this.
Okay. All right, it's Sarah's turn. I assume Sarah stays where she is.
Does the tile stay red?
It does fade after a couple of seconds, and you hear the timer seems to slow down now. Now there's only one person on a red tile.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
All right, what's happening?
I think
What's
it's your turn, isn't it?
Your
is
turn.
until Sarah. I don't know. What is Sarah doing?
Sarah's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Just go. Just do it.
She's being comforted by Fan.
All right. I hold up my staff, and I cast knock. You hear a loud, booming knock, and
Oh, goody.
it opens anything.
The chest opens.
What's inside?
You see what looks to be an axe.
An axe.
It has a beautiful handle, and its blade is a strange silver stone.
All right. I am going to, as a bonus action, pick it up and then run the hell back to the party.
Okay.
Would you let me do that?
As you do this, so just for a thematic, so we see, you tap here, and the tile turns green. You tap here, it turns red.
I
Here,
don't see
speed
where
up.
you're tapping.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Sorry.
see where you're tapping.
You're not
Ah, just-
broadcasting.
Here we go. Try it again.
Yeah.
Sorry. I should be on token layer.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see it.
Do you see it now?
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we
See
go.
it now. Yeah. All right.
So this is you tap here. The tile turns green.
Mhm.
You hear the timer completely stop. You tap here. This tile turns red. You tap here. The tile turns red.
Okay.
And it sounds like it's speeding up. You tap here. It's speeding up even faster. You tap here. It turns green.
Ah.
And the timer stops.
All right. I'm just going to stand there, and I'm holding an axe. Like, well, and blood spurting out various parts of me. An antler is kind of impaled now. I probably could fit a nice ring through it. And I just kind of brush myself off, and it's like, yes, I did have this. Fucking amateurs. And I'm keeping the axe.
But we're still stuck in this room.
Well, there wasn't a button to open a door in it, so that's what I thought it was. You have a better
So,
idea,
what'd you
Mr.
accomplish?
Captain Obvious?
Well, I noticed that some of the tiles turned green and the clock stopped when you stood on them.
Like the one he's on
Oh.
right now.
Yes. Wow. So maybe we follow
And
a
then-
path.
I think it's that one.
Or if we get all the correct tiles depressed, the wall will go back down.
Perhaps. Either is a very good. Either it's going to lead to a secret door, or it is going to open the one behind us. Yes, one of the two. Are any of the tiles glowing that they're standing on right now?
No.
No, it's third on.
Yours is glowing though. And you're still on it.
Yes. Okay. Well, I suggest you find a green. I suggest we all find in turn, because we have to do things in turn now. And we
I'm
just
sorry.
step on things
Can
and
I
find a
take
green one.
yours?
Take my what?
You're a green tile. We know it's green. Ern
You can-
says with a matter of fact way of saying things.
You can do this. You can take my invitation to dinner if we all survive this. But no, you cannot have my green tile.
Well, that's not very becoming of you.
No, but if we survive, you get dinner out of it.
Fair. She grabs a grape out of her pocket.
I serve better than grist grapes. Trust me.
All right.
So
Tia, it's your turn.
Whatever.
What?
She's flying. She's not setting foot on any of these stones. They can figure it out. Everyone made a big fucking shouty
Well, we
match
saw-
over it, and she's not involved, so
It was
we're
like
good.
we saw one of them go green when
Yeah,
Quinn was
Not her
running.
problem. She got magic. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
All right, so we throw her into the next town. No.
Or we
How
could
long
go
does-
land.
how
We
long
could
does
go.
fly last?
You try to get hands on her, Fernanda. You try. What's your
Remember
what's your
that
charisma?
banishment feeling again?
Oh, good. I wonder what timeline it'll throw me in this time.
Yeah.
We'll do one way to find out. All right. Do you? So you're holding your action?
Oh, she's just chilling. She's ready. She's sitting comfortably. Teapot has magically appeared in her hand again.
All right. Well, then that
Quinn's
leaves
gonna take
Brutus
care
and
of it.
So this one here turned green. Am I correct? And this one?
One here.
I guess you'd have to press it to find her.
Oh, I would. So Bruce's turn is next, and I would have him shadow step to there.
Right. As he shadow steps to there, it does turn green.
Okay. Just hang out there, buddy. I know you, and I feel like he would be like, he's big, so he's kind of probably like tucking himself in to stay on one
Mhm.
tile, and like he's got his tail like kind of under him.
What are you gonna do, Lee?
How these squares are
5 feet.
5 feet. So could I jump over one of them?
Yeah. You got to do
I'm gonna make-
acrobatics.
I'm gonna make a guess that there's only one per. Oh no, yeah, there's one per row. So,
Thought you were flying.
oh, that's right, I am. I'm flying with Tia. Yeah, I'm.
You're gonna do like a pirouette, like a little tip on it.
You can
jump?
just
I mean,
I would ask Tia to come and like, kind of just drop me down enough to depress the this.
Oh, you're in control of your own flying.
Oh, I thought you had to be holding on to
Nope.
me. Oh no. Oh, okay.
No, once I touch you, you're fine. Just don't
Got
let
it.
me lose concentration if you're up really high.
Tia burned
yeah.
a spell slot for you.
So I would go try pushing on this tile,
okay.
and yeah, I would push on it, and then if it turns red, I would float away back to the safe zone.
All right. So you float. You push. You press down.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the clicking time clock again.
Okay. So I would just sort of like, I would do it sort of ballerina style. I would sort of float down and touch it with my toe on one foot, and then as it clicked green, I would go, oh well, and I would float back to over there. Yeah. So, okay.
The timer continues.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Right.
Did the square stay green?
Hmm?
Did the square stay green after you left it?
No, it's red.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that one's red. Oh.
Yep. Being that is the bottom of the turn order, that does trigger.
Jesus Christ.
You're almost lethal being at the bottom of the turn order. I didn't realize how dangerous Leaf is now. Normally, he's more dangerous than anyone else. All right. Do you want to go ahead and roll the damage for me again, Quinn? You seem to be really good at it.
Sure. That was 10d8, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 35.
That's
That's-
more like the middle.
Yeah, that's much better than the last one. That last one was fucking dangerous that you rolled.
Well, if I take the whole thing, that puts me down to 1 hit point.
The good news is you notice that now that they've slammed against the ground for a second time, it seems that they're getting a little bit weaker. So the next time they slam against, they probably aren't going to hit as hard, but they're still not going to feel great.
I am holding on by a thread. A Brutus bite will kill me now.
Well, how's
I will
Brutus?
die. I will
Brutus-
die
Well,
like...
wait
Yes.
a minute. I have so you're saying that they are not doing as much damage after having, they've worn themselves out punching holes in Quinn?
What they were slamming to the ground. I wouldn't say specifically punching Quinn, but yes, they've slammed in the ground twice, so they're probably gonna be a little bit less damage. However, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw for Brutus? And I forgot to ask for your poison. Can you roll me your fucking poison? So roll me your Constitution saving throw on your poison, Quinn. See if you fail it. If you fail it,
I will already have died anyway. Because it was the bottom of my turn and I didn't take poison damage from the last time.
well, you have the ability to save it every time. It's just because.
Oh, it's a 15.
Yeah, so you don't take the damage.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. I misunderstood that. Okay.
Yeah, you just have a perpetuating constant save now that you have to do, or you take 6 points of damage.
24 saving throw for Brutus.
24? Yeah, you're not poisoned. But I think he's immune to most poisons anyways.
Okay.
But 35 points of damage, so he takes 35 points. Quinn takes 35 points. And you hear Erm say, "Oh no. That was not as graceful as you think it was."
That's something coming from someone whose pits are like Niagara Falls.
So
Well-
I'm gonna since
Someone's looking a little bit holier than normal.
since I can fly and test tiles and escape and not get stabbed, it seems like flying and testing these out would keep everyone safer. Don't you think?
Yeah, why didn't you think that earlier? You see, the poor Brutus is like breathing heavily and angrily wounded.
Well, I guess, are we still working in turn order? I guess.
Yes.
So okay, all right. I can't go do anything to.
Mhm.
Fernando, you're at the top of the turn. What are you gonna do? Do you listen?
By the
Yeah,
way,
I'm
we
gonna
we
listen.
should probably find a good stopping point here, so we're not up till super late.
But we gotta get Quinn out of danger.
I'm fine.
Stop it.
I'm fine.
Mm.
Mm.
You forget, before this little bitch, I was the healer of the group, okay?
I know, but you're panicking about dying, and like Tia knows
I'm
something about
not.
that.
I am not panicking.
Good. Then you don't have to worry about it. Fernandra, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna listen and wait. I can't take another one of those.
No.
All right. I assume that
Shuffle
Zaris
it.
doesn't move either. Quinn?
Yeah.
Quinn walks. Oh, I'm drawing. Shit. Quinn
okay.
walks a step into the safe zone and casts Cure Wounds at 6th level. And heals for 32.
Mm-hmm.
You see the holes start to knit up and coalesce, and he says, and he looks right at and says,
I don't need Isa. Don't need you. And I'm not going to die as I look at Tia. Because that's your gig. I'm not going to step on it. I know that your thing is dying. It's just, you know,
You're
and I
feeling
don't want to
really
take that.
rough right now. Damn.
don't wanna
Like I
take it.
literally just offered to help you, and you're attacking me about it. Like,
I don't want to take it from you. I
Fine.
don't want to. Yes.
wow. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Some people get really
That's how it is
testy.
then.
You see
I-
Erm
She
She takes
like
a little
lean
book
over.
out,
I don't know who
and like
saved
she
you the
flips to
last
a
time.
page, and she
Hmm?
makes a note,
Hmm.
and she puts it in her purse.
You see,
Yes.
you
Great.
see Erm lean over and whisper, some people have a really hard time accepting holy hands.
The humidity is doing something to your hair. It's taking all the curl out of it.
Oh my god. Alright. Tia, your turn.
Um, you know, she'll. I don't know. I wasn't actually paying attention when you were testing which were which. Oh, I see you marked
Oh, no.
them. That's excellent. Yeah, she'll. They're usually marked too, though.
That's because they're no
I'm
longer
assuming that-
pressed.
Yeah, I was
Huh?
like,
They're no longer pressed.
Oh,
that was
Yeah.
the green one.
okay, I see it.
So he says.
Stop.
Stop that.
Mom and Dad are
What's the
fighting. It's bad
relationship
enough as it
between-
is.
Where's my
What's the
piece of
I'm
paper?
writing them down.
Okay, I was about to start writing.
We have the note taker
Okay.
of the group. God,
I
take
forgot we
care
had
of
the
it.
note taker of the
Yeah,
group.
Guy will take care of everything.
Yeah, she'll test this one and then dart back. Oh, I'm not
Guess what
tapping. It's the one 2 down from Brutus. In between.
This one?
This one?
Yes.
Those are all red.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
are all
red?
red. Mhm.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't.
because Quinn triggered them when he ran back, and they all turned
Mhm.
red.
Oh, only one of these is. Okay.
So pretty much that whole line is been tested.
Okay. Then she will just stay where she is and let you do the work because
No,
This
I mean
seems
you can pick you can just pick another one. I'm just telling you the information we have. Or you can test that one, and and that's fine.
no, I'm not wasting my turn. I'll do along the wall. 4 from the back.
4 from the
left
back?
wall.
Hold on.
4 from either direction. I'm not picky actually. So
4
like,
from here.
so if you're on the left wall,
or left. This
and
way.
either from the top or the bottom. I realize there are 8. Yeah. I don't know why I want to. Yeah. So whichever one. I don't care.
So this one.
Sure. No, that's 3.
Okay. This one.
Yes.
Okay. You tap it. It turns. It turns green.
Excellent.
This is like Battleship.
Um. Yeah, so she'll drop some small thing there, like her other
of these.
shoe, and she'll flip back.
Okay.
Something small, not like weighty or anything, just to mark it.
Fair enough. All right.
Not the shoe she's wearing, to be clear.
You mean the other shoe
one
that you
that
have
you
in your
can
pocket
throw.
that you only had one left of?
Yes.
Or in your pouch that you don't. The other one went missing because you threw it at Fenandra and was never.
I
found
wonder
again?
where that other one went. Weird.
Mm. Yeah, still have no idea. Leaf, Brutus.
Those pixies.
Brutus would go and he would. Oh, why? Oh, I need to grab you. He would. I would have him shadow step back to here.
Okay.
Okay. And then I guess it's my turn, Leif's turn. I would cast Cure Wounds. Let's see. At second level for on Brutus. So 2d8, I guess.
It's the least you can do.
You'll be fine. You'll be all right, bud. I give him 8 points back. So
Cure wounds at second level is 2d8 plus 3.
oh, 2d8 plus 3. Thank you.
Still not
I don't have that much practice doing healing. It's been a while.
It's gelato fueled.
I understand.
And a little bit more blood comes up, stains the floor a bit.
So I guess that's my action is healing Brutus. So do I get a bonus action to go float around and poke a tile and float back, or is that
You can move.
that would be movement? Okay, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so we have so the fifth row down from the top, second one in from the
Fifth
left.
row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one in. So this one.
Yeah. No, sorry. I was counting. I don't know how to. I want to do that one.
So the way you
Can
click
I-
it is you do
This one?
the arrow.
Here.
It says the arrow selector, and you so here.
Yeah, I tried that and it did that work?
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can hear
guys
it.
see that?
Mm-hmm. I can see
Okay,
it.
purple. That's the one I wanted.
That's the one you want.
Yes.
It turns green.
Okay. So we have one in each row except for the third row from the top.
Okay,
And
I see that.
I would float back over to my position over here. So I went beep beep.
All right. Well, as in as the last of the round, we will go ahead and call it here. So you guys can come back. Hope you remember.
Alright.
Without spikes, please. No more spikes.
I can't make any promises.
I mean,
Hmm.
I'm sitting well over half elf, or well under half elf. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
I was gonna
Half
say.
elf? Half elf? Is that what you said?
You're under
No,
a half
half.
elf?
I heard-
Under a half elf. What?
Is she cute?
I hope.
I heard.
Look, she's cute to
I'm
him,
well
okay?
over half health. I was like, wow, that sounds a little bragging. After Quinn just said, I only have 1 health
No.
point. That's what I heard.
No, other way.
Oh my. All right. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce himself where we can find them what their favorite part of the session was. This was a little bit more dungeon crawly. There's gonna be a lot more, a little bit more dungeon crawly. I like this mapped out. But it's just my personal take. Let's hear what about the players. Going the opposite way around. Tia starts off, or Sparrow.
Yeah, I'm Sparrow. I play Tia. Here, she's a wild magic sorcerer who is also a why not. She's a full elf. Just to be clear, like it's just elf and excellence, you know. So, my favorite part of tonight, honestly, was like just kicking back and being like, I died this morning. Those young idiots can take care of this shit. Let them go step on some stuff. This is fine. It's actually pretty refreshing to see somebody else stomped for once. Not gonna lie, as the person in the group with the lowest number of hit points, because I built my strength in other ways, he is a very strong character in one specific direction and none of the others, but that's fine because it's beautiful. Yeah, her not being the one hit point. I know that sounded spiteful, but it's so true.
I was really shocked when everyone didn't move up forward. I was like, that is probably the best. But I was like, everyone's gonna hit these tiles. It's gonna speed up the alarm. Boom, Boom.
Well, you and me, Saito, we're gonna have a talk about Tia's former foyer. Okay. He had a big house
Of course. Very large.
and some enemies.
Of course, because you have a big house. Natural enemies.
Absolutely. Especially Brasali.
Mm-hmm. And the ones who are your enemies always have the worst yards. It's just natural.
Mm-hmm.
Came with the territory.
They don't put the traps back right.
Nope. Mm-mm.
It's a shame.
There's a fine for it and everything, and they still don't do it. I don't understand.
HOAs these
right.
days.
I know, right?
Not enforcing what they should enforce.
Anything else, Sparrow?
What do we
Good.
not
I'm
pay you for?
happy.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Banandra, or no, just, it's Bangap. Tell us a little about yourself, where we can find you, what your favorite part of the session was.
Ben Gap 143 on Blue Sky and here on Twitch. Gosh, I don't know. I found the whole glowing bowl thing quite frustrating and taking a long time. No, I can't. I guess I mean, I do like these dungeony sort of things. I'm glad no one died where we couldn't get to them. I don't know. It required a frictiony kind of teamwork, which is kind of our style. So there you go. maybe we're getting our groove back as he takes a drink from his white wolf goblet. So
It's so cute.
no, I guess I like the dungeony parts. So, I mean, it's definitely a change from the heavy role play stuff that we often do. So kind of fun to exercise some different muscles.
Fair enough.
Also fun tweaking Quinn, because when is that not fun?
Well, I was about to say, exercising what muscles? You didn't even walk anywhere.
Sure.
Nandra and I put ourselves in harm's way
you
for the
reached
rest
your
of
hand
you.
down.
Unnecessarily.
I
you didn't
like to
bother
think
You
to stop and
fucks.
strategize.
And you're like, I'm just going to float here. This is how I'm going
Work
to
smarter,
control
not harder, fat boy.
Yes. That
I spent
boy?
12 whole seconds.
That
Smashed
boy?
my rock.
You're the one who was so
Quinn-
heavy you were putting all the tiles and making them red. I just floated in like a little butterfly.
Quinn is a waify. Yes. We find out now, and now I have an axe. And be careful, it might be buried in your head later.
Literally everyone is doing axes right now. Even I am doing.
I could use
Doesn't
simple
matter.
weapons.
I'm not.
I can still use simple weapons.
No. This is a coincidence of 3 people in my life. Saito's doing
Oh.
axes, I'm doing axes, Lee's doing axes. It's just very funny to me. When you have an axe, I guess.
Well, when our tank comes back for next session, then maybe he can take some of the pain next time.
Okay.
And all the rest of you can pussyfoot around.
That's what we're good at.
Can I get
Fernando
one
and
of
I
those
will take
fancy
all the
dancy
treasure. Yes.
I get one of those fancy dancy
From your
heels.
dead bodies, yes.
Eventually Tia's gonna realize she can just wish for a fortune back.
Someone
And
doesn't even know
none
how
of this
cure
will matter.
wounds works.
That's fair. I'll take that.
Yeah, you will. I'm afraid. Yes, I am the Maharishi in all the Twitters and the Twitches, and yes, my favorite. Yes, I do love the dungeony part, and yes, figuring it out, just standing back and letting everybody else try and figure out the fucking first puzzle was just choice. Like, yeah, let's let them go. They're going to do their thing, and how yes, I mixed up the torches. It's like, yeah, you didn't tell me that it wasn't. Like, well, I'm a scientist. That was the best line of tonight. But I'm a scientist. It's like,
I would never do that.
Someone's blurring the worlds now, aren't
It
they?
doesn't label things when they move them.
You have to
a
admit,
lot of people.
Quinn is much.
I know.
Quinn is a much bigger
I'm a
asshole
quality,
than
I'm a
Rishi,
quality professional. I know how many people move things without labeling, but it's ridiculous.
right? But we were in game now,
Mm-hmm.
so that's
Honestly, like, just because we have, this is like real life now. I have probably 200 parts all custom made, they all have fucking labels on them at work right now, and they're all on racks moving around. We're constantly touching them. It would be madness if they did not have labels. So I'm big on labels right at this moment in my life.
Yes, but Leaf seems to forget about them.
Leaf did forget about the labels the first time. He didn't say it out loud, although mentally, of course, he would do that.
Nice try. Tim.
Leif was never really regarded like his reading and writing lessons as his top priority. He was very
That's
much
true.
more about
and
the
I was
wild and learning nature's language. It's
just,
It's
and as
We love
Rishi's
him for
as Rishi the forever DM, I'm sitting back thinking he didn't say he was going to label
I
them.
know. The second he started,
yeah.
the
I
second,
didn't know
second
which
he
was
said
which.
he was grabbing all of them, I was like, oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
This is gonna make
What
so
are you
much
gonna do?
chaos.
What are you gonna do? And I've got a spell that's gonna make her moist, so that's why I'm gonna do. Just wanted to get my revenge.
Excellent.
Fair enough. Anything else before we move on?
No, please.
Benandra or Slicklick, tell us about yourself. Where we can find you. What your favorite part of the session was.
I'm Slicklick. You can find me here playing Fenandra on Mondays. My favorite part was the whole bickering between Quinn and she's Imra, right? I don't know why I just got a little dyslexic there. It's fine.
This is not a real name. It's a noise people make.
No, but it was a delightfully made up at the time.
Yeah. But yeah, the bickering between them is just beautiful.
Did you catch that at the end? Quinn wants to take her out.
She's 12.
Listen, yeah, she's 12.
That's fine in D&D
Well
terms.
established. We established it.
Yeah,
She's 12.
it's okay in D&D terms, right?
No. Well, she's an elf.
No, I don't think
She's an elf who's 12. She's like 2.
Right.
What?
That's fine.
No.
No.
No. No.
Wasn't
No.
she an elf?
She's an elf,
No,
but she's about
I'm
probably
assuming-
53 or something.
Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming like
Nuts.
in human terms it would
Yeah.
be 12.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mentally
Mentally.
12, but legally 53. I'm fine. Quinn's fine.
Oh, God. Do not argue with an elf about 53.
It's gonna
Hey,
be.
I'm arguing.
Lady's barely old enough to be
because-
talking to that
Why,
woman in the
is that-
castle.
Is it because I'm only half
Barely
right
old
then?
enough.
I'm only half right?
Ouch.
There's gonna
Back
be.
to the habit.
There's gonna be such a conversation about culture expectations when we get back here.
Hey, Saito, you raise, if you want to raise the X banner, go right ahead. I'll
Oh
respect
no, I'm
it.
fine. It's an elf. If it wasn't an elf, it wouldn't bother me as much. If it was a human child of 12, I'd probably be like, well, that's a little weird. That's a little weird.
No, of course, no, talking
But
elves.
elves are like, that's probably a 50, 60-year-old.
Right.
Mhm.
She's been around.
I had to do research on that when I was trying to figure out how to write my elf's backstory.
I just don't know if she would go for someone who's a heretic.
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Yes. See, that's the thing. Is opposites attract.
Sure.
Sure.
In movies.
Oh my god.
You know,
I
have you ever
mean,
thought
well-
about, she's probably going to try to convert you. You know.
Well, I've got a lot of wounds now. Perhaps Quinn can be coerced, but not blow his own spell slots. We never know.
She can rub some salve on him.
And I am primed for some salve rubbing. I am. If anyone needed salve,
You're very
It's Quinn.
receptive.
it's Quinn. Quinn is so receptive to salve right now.
You're like a salve sponge.
A salve sponge, yes. A suave sponge. That's it. We're all done. Who
Yeah.
are you, Saito?
Gabby might find that uncomfortable. That's like, to come back to that. That's weird.
Like I said, I don't imagine this character. This character is very, very much
Disciplined, yeah.
disciplined in the art of the
That's
culture.
fine.
You're
I think
not romanceable, you're saying?
No means no to Quinn. No means no to Quinn.
But hello, my name is Milady Saito. You can catch us here. We play games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and here can we soon every other Friday with the Scum and Villainy game. If you haven't checked out this game before, definitely come back. You didn't catch all of it, watch the full thing. It is a vibe. They will save your Mondays because they always save my Mondays. Definitely check out the Wednesday game. It's halfway through the week and it'll make your life a little bit easier. Yeah. And every other Friday when we start to do the Scum Villainy game, it's going to be called Rogue Nebula, which is going to be a lot of fun. However, I do not know if they're going to be good people or bad people, or they're going to be pirates, or they're going to be... Who knows?
Baby, I'm just trying to get by.
That's... I think it's going to be a very... sexual group.
I mean, yeah, Goodison. Me and Natalie.
No, it's very sexual group. I'm excited for it. We are gonna be starting to implement the long campaign runs again, and keep an eye out for the other stuff that come out on the way. Like I said, we are pretty good at trying to. I've been trying to implement things slowly back into the groove. I think it was every third of the last month so when we start April will be party game night is how we did it. So that's going to be back on the calendar, the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, definitely join the Discord so that way you can hear these type of notifications. We have speaking of naughty things, we have still yet to play the naughty version of Jackbox. After
Jack-off
dark.
box.
They really missed that opportunity. Now that I think about it.
Sitting right in front of you. Like Saito playing with her pussy. It was right there.
True. It was right there. I don't know
Right
why
there.
they didn't do it. I don't understand why my Discord invite thing never works anymore. Like, this is what I do, and it says hidden, use copy button. And I did. I did use the copy button. Let's see if this works. Okay, someone else is gonna have to do it. I don't know why.
What's that? What do you need to do?
Send the link to join the Discord.
I don't have the link to join the Discord, but
You have to go through the fire and go to invite, and there's a invite link.
Let's see. Does this work?
Did it work for you?
Let's see. Think.
I don't know
There
why.
you go.
I don't know why mine says hidden. I don't know if it's like an update or something. But yes, join. And we're gonna be playing some of that Jackbox. I'm super excited about it. We haven't had the opportunity to play it, and we'll do hopefully we'll get together and do some more voting on what we play on what days. It's good to be back into things. I think that's all I have to say. It's a lot.
all right.
Safe sails, your captain appreciates you. Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night.